Sponsored by RxCardClub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. RxCardClub.com. Here's why we're asking the Supreme Court to give female athletes a fair chance at sports. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Or, in our case, the man ahead of you at the finish line. That's what girls all over the country are being told when they participate in sports, whether it's track and field or team-based sports like soccer. That's what Maddie was told as a cross-country runner when she attended Idaho State University and had to compete against a male runner from the University of Montana. That's what Lainey wondered about when she stepped onto the pitch as team captain of West Virginia State University's soccer team. Many women in our country's history were told to simply grin and bear it. They chose instead to forge a path that paved the way to equal opportunities for generations of girls after them. 2 states defend women in sports, and they are all that is standing in between truth and disaster. One of those trails blazed for us was Title IX, which gave us the ability to compete in athletics fairly. But now, we are being asked again to simply smile and stay quiet about the boys who are participating in our sports and running away, sometimes literally, with the competition. Rather than accept this as the next stage of progress, we decided to take action for our fairness and safety. In Idaho, the state legislature passed a law that kept girls' sports for the girls. Before the law had a chance to protect us, the ACLU successfully sued to block the law while it seeks to completely strike it down. The same goes for West Virginia, where the ACLU blocked a similar law in favor of a male student who has, so far, displaced almost 300 girls over 700 times in sports. Biden admin insists Title IX update won't allow biological men in women's sports. Experts say that's not true. Lainey has felt the difference between playing her brothers in soccer and playing fairly against other girls. Maddie has raced against, and lost to, a male athlete who once had a top finishing time in a men's race. We've seen boys beat girls like Chelsea Mitchell, Selena Soule, Alana Smith and Ashley Nicoletti in states that openly allow male athletes in women's sports. We've seen the despair that happens when someone like Leah Thomas is allowed to access women's locker rooms before setting records in women's swimming. For those reasons and more, we felt compelled to join the states in defending those laws by teaming up with Alliance Defending Freedom to intervene in the lawsuits. As we've graduated college and have gone on to the next chapters of our lives, our cases have finally reached the highest court in our country as Attorneys General Patrick Morrisey and Raul Labrador, along with ADF attorneys, have asked the U.S. Supreme Court to hear these cases and restore common sense and order to women's sports. Click here for more Fox News opinion. We embrace the opportunity to see girls after us stepping up to the podium as winners. After all, our collegiate sports days are over, and yet we still see this as a cause worth carrying.